Something meaningful. Sometimes I use big words I don't fully understand in an effort to make myself sound more photosynthesis. Sashi says, Curtis, I'm anti big word uses them. Oh, oh. Welcome to vocabulary, where the words matter and the definitions are important. Absolutely. German words. They have a hand and a shoe, and that means gloves. Well, when English do that, they have a car and a pet dog, and that's carpet. That makes no sense. No sense at all. Bye, Curtis. You have a wonderful day at work. Yes, and what is it? There was something that they had. Well, here's Dadman. Okay, I'm going to correct this grammar. This is a Dadmanism. It says, Mrs. I live you. He means I love you. I can lurk quietly, lurk and chat some. I live you too, Dadman. I live you too. Don't use sesquipedalian words when less loquacious ones will suffice. Yes, today is Big Word Day, Dadman. Big Word Day. Let me try to, there we go. My English teacher said my vocabulary was bad. Was bad. Okay. My English teacher said my vocabulary was bad as, oh, like whatever. Yes, Dadman is an anti-proper spellingist. Yes. Like whatever. It's important to have a good vocabulary. If I had known the difference between the words antidote and antidote, one of my good friends would still be alive. We need the antidote. We need the antidote. Well, let me tell you this story. Liberty Gibbet is a person who is silly and irresponsible and can be referred to as this. That's one of my favorite words, says the lovely Sherry. Dadman says, okay, here's another Dadmanism. He says, it's voice chat or I type in a hurry, LOL. So it's voice chat or I have to type in a hurry. Soda Poopa says, I represent the word of Liberty Gibbet. I would love to be a Liberty Gibbet person. When the textbook writers thought it was a good idea to make abreast a fourth grade vocabulary word. Really? You know, every fourth grade boy, probably the girls too, giggled every time they said abreast. Oh, not sure if speaking a foreign language or using a lot of big words. I just can't tell. I just don't know. Can you guys hear that little fan? You tell me if you can hear it and it's annoying. And we have a name we cannot pronounce. Hello, hello. And in regards to our poll, which is about creatures today, he says Nessie is a real, or so they said. I see you were using some pretty big words there. Now I'm not totally sure about their meaning or what they go together, but I'm positive that the most social media sites that have sentence translates to I don't want friends. Yes, I guess if you use big words on social media, people don't like you. Aww. Yes, I like to keep abreast. Let's go back to that one. There. I like to keep abreast, or I like to keep abreast. Spelling matters. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Giggle, giggle. Let's see where. Whoops. Cough rough though through. Why don't these words rhyme? But for some godforsaken reason, pony and baloney do. English. It makes no sense. And the spelling rules, just ignore spelling rules because most of the times they're exceptions. I before E except after C, except for words like neighbor and way and weird and how many other words. So it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Our rules, just don't learn them. They were made to be broken and they are broken. What are you doing using your big school words? Just use normal people words and I'll understand what you're talking about. But I want to use big school words sound sound, I don't know, smart, educated. Who said English is a simple language? Well, they give us, I'm not saying they said it was simple. I'm just saying as a kid, and no, was raised with the English language, so it's not my second language, but they'd give you all these rules. And so you'd follow the rules and then they'd be wrong because they're exceptions. So it just was like even a native speaker, it's stupid. Um, English is the language that lurks in dark alleys, beats up other languages, and rifles through their pockets for spare vocabulary and grammar. Yes, Snortopoopas, that is true. So true. First rule of learning English, right here. There are no rules. And thank you, Atwood, for stopping by and saying hello. Thank you so much. And he says, have fun, you all. We will. And this is the truth. I heard reading big words make you smart. So I increased the font size on Word. I love this one. Those who say that cursing is due to a limited vocabulary, you're an audacious, ideological, unsound, presumptuous motherfucker. I noticed you used a big word without knowing what it means. I too like to live cantankerously. Groovy, baby. Oh, oh. I didn't do nothing. Ooh, a confession for a jury of English majors. Yes, that double negative. I don't know nothing means I know everything. I didn't do nothing. I like this one especially since I supposedly was supposed to be in jury duty today, but they excused me. And those are our memes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. Join me Monday through Wednesday and Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, for Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. Not only will we share memes, we will do a daily puzzle and talk about the birthdays and celebrations of the day. I hope to see you at 10 a.m. for Morning Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, your daily dose of positivity.